All right, Carl, apology, right? So next time, remember, whatever time I put, unless I really have to change it, if not, whatever time I put there, it should be that time. So I'm also trying to make sure that I try to be there 8:30, like, even though I send my kids, I try to be 8:30. Because I think that's fair. All right, I try my best. Okay. All right. Thank you guys once again. Good morning to all of you. This is Kelvin here once again. All right, I'm pretty excited because yesterday I finally dabbled into the cryptocurrency market, not in the trading form, but to, in a way, indirectly purchase some Trons. Okay. Now you may understand why I buy Trons, because Trons is one of the utility coin that it can be used for a lot of business. And basically, I also pushing forward, right, our own coin, our crazy coin that we mentioned before. But of course, it's like to reinvent the wheel and get a whole team of expertise to come in is quite a tough way. So I basically work with someone else. And once I get the hang of idea, right, I realized that really seriously, in my opinion itself, right, the world will really go towards there. That means that in another 5 years' time, right, you will live to regret for not doing something you did today. Now, if you invest, just remember this, like, about 4 weeks ago, we conducted this cryptocurrency workshop, right? Now, prior to that, okay, about 2 months before that itself, a lot of my friends let me say, Kel, you're too late, behind the curve. Crypto is going up already. You no point coming in to get part of it and stuff like that. So that was about 2 months ago. Then after that, right, we have our workshop. And when I say that we need to charge people $50 minimally, it's all right. I again got a lot of people saying me, Cal, this is ridiculous. People won't come for preview that costs money because people are giving for free. I say, no, we need to charge because we need to show that we are different in class. And truth be told, we have full class and it was overwhelming, in fact. And later part is what happened was the Bitcoin was trading at 53,000 back then. And that was what we call for buy. And if you look at it now today, 4 weeks later, it's $63,000. So it's already up by 20% from where we've spoken. So in my opinion is that, right, the next up and coming cryptocurrency likely might be Tron, T-R-O-N. And we will be actually talking about this a lot next week, all right, in terms not of MAO, but in our TWB community. So if you're interested, right, maybe just put some money away, $500, $1,000, just put it away and buy something to that. And if actually it works for you, maybe in about 3 years time, it may go 3 times, 5 times, then of course it's a good money again. All right, so consider doing this. This is my personal take. All right, so I can see more people coming in right now because I started early this morning in a way. So let's start our morning MAO, shall we? Thank you. Let's do. All right, yeah, the coin is Tron, T-R-O-N, all right? Now, today is the 15th of April, 2021. Today is Thursday, and Trade the Boys members only, MAO. All right, panic or don't panic. I know that this quote, when it came out this morning, right, I'm very sure some of you are like, huh? Cal, the Dow Jones only dropped a little bit. The Nasdaq dropped a little bit. Nothing to be panicked about. I understand. I'm not talking about the stock market. I'm talking about the Coinbase. I'm talking about Coinbase, that counter that was supposed to be the one up and coming one and the one that everybody wants to buy, right? I'm talking about that. Let me explain this further, okay? Now, before we go into this MAO, I'd like to share you this morning at the later part of MAO, the part 2, I will talk about QQQ versus the Nasdaq. And I'll talk about the import-export inflation, the hedge funds, and the QQQ, all right? So QQQ is an index ETF that basically covers 100 companies. And the Nasdaq covers more than 3,000 companies. So basically, QQQ is more selective based. It's a little bit more mainstream. That's why if QQQ, there is some profit taking, right, usually it does have a ripple cushion effect or ripple effect across the board. So later on, I'll talk about this in the second part of the MAO. All right. So Wall Street, panic or don't panic. Now, basically, I caught this quote from this particular cartoon. I think that Wall Street is really a place whereby either you panic or you don't panic. Now, if you panic, you sell off, the market goes higher, you regret. If you don't panic, the market sell off, then you live to regret later. So this is whereby Wall Street is a very interesting place whereby money changes hand based on, okay, feeling, emotions, patterns, and even traps. So that's why we need to understand that why this morning I'm talking about this. Now, it's because of this company called Coinbase yesterday. Now, Coinbase yesterday opened about $380. Now, we know the reference price was $250, right? So what happened was the price gapped up some more. Okay, it was really a very incredible buy. So that It was supposed to be open at 250. Okay, around there. Okay. Then of course it basically when the opening price of the IPO, it was a 380. All right, it was a 381. Okay, to be exact. Then after that, within really, this is in the 1 minute chart. Wow, it spiked all the way within of 10 minutes, right? It went all the way to $429.54. Wow, okay, so someone bought that there will be screaming. Because what happened is that after that, you can see a very interesting chart pattern. It looks like a BNB in my opinion. And obviously, it's a reversal candle movement. And then the selling came. Now, when the selling came down and went back to the opening price, that is really the one thing that you don't want to see for the IPO. But it didn't stay there. It continued to slump all the way down to below $320 before it closed sideways, right? So what does it mean? That means that the opening price is here and the current price is here, or the closing price. So they basically ended as a black candle. Now, I told you before, opening price is always a very important tool for trading. If the market stays above opening price, it's a buy, obviously, right? But when the market stays below OP, no matter what you tell me as a trader, it's always a sell. This is something that you must understand. And our TWB system works just around it itself. So the thing is, everybody was full of enthusiasm that this counter will do good, right? So the question is, how will you want to trade the next few days? So write down somewhere now, everybody, write it down somewhere. Now, to me, IPO stock, the first day, how high it goes, how low it went is not important. The opening price of IPO is also not important. The most important is the closing of the IPO. So the IPO closing, right, is about 328. Let's make it 330, okay? I'm going to tell you this area up front, okay, guys? You just have to do a very simple thing to trade this counter. Very simple. Trust me on this. It works. You just take the closing price of the day, okay, closing price, and then you just draw a line on your chart, okay? Just draw a simple horizontal line across the chart, and then that will be your pivotal point. So which means that, right, moving forward the next 2-3 months, okay, the next 2-3 months, okay, either if the market stays above 330, example, it will go up. If the market stays below 330, it will be going down. Okay, as simple as that. It means that it's so simple. Because IPO, where got chart pattern, where got indicator, nothing. So you just have to take this. Let's remember this. Take 330 the easier way, or to be precise, 328 if you want to be precise. You just have to make sure that if the next few days, as long as you're buying above 330, you are safe. But if any time the counter goes below 330, that means that you should get out. So simple as that. That is a pre-IPO trading method. It works across the board. You don't believe me now, later on, you have time. You take a Singapore stock market, Singapore stocks or American stock IPO day, you draw a line across the closing price. You will see a very interesting phenomenon. I've been teaching this for a long, long while. Just that, sometimes we have to have time to do everything under the sun. So, but I'm just sharing with you guys. This is a very simple way to strategize or trade. Now, do note for this IPO Coinbase, the investors are able to cash out on the very first day. Remember that. It's very important. Or if they can cash out, they only wait for 6 months like the normal IPO. So that's why probably that leads to some profit taking at the same time too. Okay. So I hope you got my point. Okay. Right. That is the reason why I say panic or don't panic this morning about this. Well, it's sought after and people so positive of this counter, right? Okay, next one will be, let's motivate one another. I really like this quote, right, from Nelson Mandela. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. I think this is an absolutely brilliant quote. If you think that this is good, all right, please key Nelson. That's key Nelson Mandela, the full name. All right. I really think that this guy, when I was in my sabbatical, I actually read the book that he wrote. It's so thick, all right? So thick. I think it's 650 pages, okay? I went through everything, and I can tell you that this guy, I really, really give it to him. All right. He really know that how to stay with his principle in life and maintain his position and fight for himself. Now, for the time he spent, right, in the cell versus the time he spent for political side, it was really like 2-1. But the thing is that what he believed really, he pushed on and he finally where he is. So that's why when I see this quote, it really relates me very, very well. I'm not saying that I'm like him, so powerful, but I'm just feeling that, right, this is the way to maintain life. Is we will fall. We will definitely fall in life. You don't fall in life, you must be someone very, very special. All right, but once you fall, it doesn't mean that you stay down. You have to climb up. So every time I climb up and every time I climb higher, and I realized things have changed suddenly. I realized that last time itself, people don't really want to associate with me, right? Now, more and more people are coming forward. I have meetings more and more, and people are really saying, Kel, let's work together. Kel, let's do this, let's do that. It's become very positive. I really enjoy this every moment. And that's why itself, right, I realized that, right, when you really do good and stay on course, people really can feel you, see you, and really wish to work with you. So guys, don't give up, guys. If you are having a bad time in life, right, trust me, do me a little favor. Come and talk to me. I'm probably the best person on earth in a way, all right, to able to, give you all the positive energy, because really, guys, I went through enough. So it's a good thing I can share with you. Now, maybe you're my senior, it doesn't matter. We can still share, okay? Cool, huh? All right, this is a very good quote, right? Thank you guys for those, Keith Nelson, right? Thank you. All right, so once again, disclaimer as usual, please understand this, all profit and losses, I am not able to be liable. Please do your risk management before handling any trades, okay? All right, so if you're okay with this disclaimer, I will count to 5 seconds. And if you are not leaving from here, that means you have accepted my disclaimer, okay? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, all right, continue then. So the global food prices is going up. You can take a look. Actually, this is the latest update from 2018 to 2021. Now in 2018, we are at about 90 level, all right, on average, about 92, 93. But to date, we are 118. So actually, in terms of food prices, from 92, we are up to 118. So which means that it's more than 20%, in terms of food prices. So it wasn't wrong for that guy who charged me the apple juice, right? Yeah, the juice that he charged me from $2.50 to $3.50. I mean, of course, he charged me more than 20%, but that is the point. What things is just going up. And you can see that this is from, I think it's from UK, if not wrong. All right, a pound of bacon, okay? A pound of bacon, all right? In January 2020, last year, okay, was about $4.72 US dollar. Then after that result, right, within last month, which is like last month, March, it has went to 5.11. So which means that it went up by at least 10%. So this is actually going up. And even beef, okay, even beef prices, right, has went up by about 5%. Loaf of bread also increased probably around about 8%. So things are going up. So what's the reason? Yeah, indeed, because of COVID, there is a food production issue. And because of COVID, again, transportation issue. Then obviously, because of COVID, people have to stay at home, right? Yesterday, 2 days ago, I saw my friend's this Facebook photo at 5:30 p.m. Singapore time. The LRT was totally so I'm totally empty. It's like, okay, 5:30 p.m. Okay. And of course, the wild weather now, of course, we can see that now we have more and more problem around the world, get so hot or so cold at time. All these basically leads cause price to go higher. Now, why am I talking about this? Because food prices go higher means that costs go increment. And when cost increment is right, there's two things to do. Either you're going to suck thumb and live with it, or you can try to make more money from the market. And I think that the second one is what I'm trying to advocate to you. Let's just make some money from the market to cover costs, okay? All right. Filming, always a joker. Because of COVID, more newborn in Singapore. Are you sure or not? Are you sure? Are you really very sure? Okay, all right. Now, Credit Suisse debacle continues, all right? Apparently, Credit Suisse still continues to sell Archegos linked stock. Apparently, Credit Suisse still unloading $2 billion worth of stock, right? Apparently, all right? So they sold down Discovery, they sold down ITE, all right? And basically, it's all right. That happened, that sell, that basically that amount have already wiped out $2 billion worth of value. So that means that it's still not the end, right? So we thought that it's the end, but apparently they are still offloading. So I don't know how much it is. And I wonder how much did actually this Goldman Sachs and JP Morgan sold to other people? Really? I mean, they sold off everything already, right? In the first hour, like the margin call movie. And then someone must have taken it. And this someone now likely look at it. Likely this is the person who actually holding it right now, the baby. And the share price kept going down. All right. So this is actually terrible, right? We don't know how bad it is, but Credit Suisse in terms of stock price is down by almost 20%. You can see, all right, it's down quite a fair bit lah, and it's been quite low for quite a while already. So we haven't really seen the full, the full reporting on this, how much it lost. But we just saw this morning, right? They're not going to get their bonuses, that's for sure, or at least reduced. All right, my personal take is this, as I mentioned before. All right, I believe the amount, based on what I'm just briefly calculated, it should be between $8 billion to $10 billion. Now that is a lot of money for a company. So actually Credit Suisse is not the biggest company. So this one is a very real concern here. So some of my friends asked me, Cal, can we buy Credit Suisse right now? I say no, you wait for it to finish its whole sell off, all the sales is done, then they report, then you go and buy. Okay, if you really want to buy into Credit Suisse, then wait for the reporting season to come out first. Then after that, you go in. That will be a better choice, okay? Or is it, you mean a few friends happen at the same time, huh? Oh, okay. Okay lah. Good for Singapore, right? Good for Singapore. Okay, now CDC panel postponed decision on J&J vaccine because they're still investigating the rare but serious blood clot issue, all right? I mean, we saw this blood clot issue back then, but no one took it seriously, and everybody said that it's just only a very small, it's just a minority, things like that. But now apparently, right, they are looking at this because now one of them have passed on and critical the condition. So that's why getting a little bit out of hand. I'm sure the media is playing a bit of play into this because we have seen this happen before, but the media just brushed it off back then. So all I can say is this: if you are not knowing this, do understand this J&J vaccine. You just temporarily have to just hold back Of course, they already make sure that their members are holding back. I don't think Singapore have it so that's why not to worry about that. Okay. All right. Now the thing is this: J.Powell says that this Coinbase debut basically makes cryptocurrency a vehicle for speculation. Okay, so J.Powell himself has come in and now spoken that he is also a little bit concerned of this current speculation of the cryptocurrency. Now we can understand this because you know why. Now there are some companies that are basically paying fixed return for your purchasing of your cryptocurrency. That means some other coins, okay, not Bitcoin, not this Ethereum, but they actually use other coins and create their own exchange. And then they tell you that, okay, you just put money with us and then every month 10%, 20%. And obviously now it's catching on. So the thing is they just had to manipulate the price action on your screen and you just believe in that and you technically get paid. But what happened later on itself, as you all know, right? Like all Ponzi scam, initially it's like that. The good part of it, the bad part, obviously the last one to hold the carrot will get it. So apparently, I suspect that it's just a matter of time whereby Janet Yellen, this Jerome Powell will come out with something and really stop this from going on. So when this actually happens, there will be a repercussion, a ripple effect across all the cryptocurrency. So that'll be Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so forth. So that will be a good time to buy into the market. I repeat myself one more time. Now, if you have some money to buy into cryptocurrency or do trading in cryptocurrency, can I suggest you to just do Bitcoin trading or Ethereum trading? That's about it. And you keep the remaining money right somewhere first. If there are going to be a day whereby there's going to be a severe pullback because of some regulation, that will be a very good time to buy into the cryptocurrency market. Okay. All right. This is something that I need to share with you. So let's see whether or not it comes true. But if that day comes, I really hope that you guys are really prepared. Okay. How many of you are actually prepared? How many of you are, sorry, Colin, you put stable coins and their fee means what? These are the coins that give fixed return? Are you saying that? All right. How many of you think that you are going to be prepared to buy cryptocurrency later? Prepared. If you're prepared, please key prepared. If you're not prepared, just key not NOT. Let me see how many of you. There's 74 of you right now. Let's see. I mean, let's have 20 answers at least. I'll make my morning MAO a bit more fun. Okay, so stable coin and DeFi seem to be those that give fixed return. So you should be very, very careful. I mean, seriously, fixed return at 20%. Wow. I mean, I can understand it is possible. If you every day motivate the price higher, obviously it's possible. But end of the day, someone must pay the bill. You understand? You know, you can get a lot of friends to enjoy a party, but end of the day, someone has to pay the bill. All right. So let me see right now. There's Allison, Carl, Sue not prepared yet. Lewis prepared already. Eileen not. Chongming prepared. Ling Ling not prepared. Jimmy prepared. Liu prepared. Jerry undecided. Okay. Kenneth not. Arthur yes. King Hua yes. And Joseph yes. Preparing. Okay. All right. I think that you should prepare. Please. Again, if you're front here, I don't know when will it happen. Probably next month, next month, I don't know. But you should prepare yourself. Really, it is really a good time to consider this. You really just put it there. You know, no bank pay you 5% in a year. Let's put it this way. No bank in Singapore pay you 5% a year in terms of interest. So I'm sure any coin today, if there's a good pullback, right, will give you more than 5%, you know, back later on. So really consider, just put some money. Even every day you save $10, $20, just put it somewhere. Really save this money. When the time comes, just put it in. You know, if you just put it in, you know, just example, you buy a coin example, let's say $1,000 later, and it goes to 10,000, right? It's 10 times. All right, just consider this. It's nothing too bad about it. And also use the money that you can, you know, afford. Okay. All right. So Philip not prepared and Anthony is in. I assume that you have bought already. All right, so we saw the news, the earnings on this Goldman Sachs was good. Wells Fargo, I didn't see apology. JP Morgan wasn't that good. So basically, JP Morgan was okay, but not that fantastic. Goldman Sachs itself was okay, so that was what happened. So today we'll see Bank of America, Citibank, and PepsiCo. They will be doing that. Then of course on Friday we will have this from Morgan Stanley. All right, today will be Bank of America, Citibank, and PepsiCo. Okay, all right. Now the big ones are the next following week, which is on the 28th of April, with Facebook will be coming out. That will be the one, and of course at the same time that was the Federal Reserve, their rate decision, so the FOMC again. And after that will be Amazon. Then followed by the next following week will be Microsoft, and where the other one? Google was here. Sorry, Google is here. So next week, the next week is still okay. Maybe the one to take a look is Netflix, Johnson & Johnson. The rest is all okay. I think the following week will be much more important. And of course, Alibaba we watch again. All right? Okay. All right, guys, this is something very important, guys. We have now hit 55% sign up. Thank you so much, guys. But majority is you guys. I thank you for supporting, but I need extra. This is a preview too for our increment, our TWB family base. We want to increase this base wider and further. So if you are coming, I thank you so much for all the support, but can you also bring a friend in and register with them as well? Now, if you're going to share the Zoom link to other people, right, on that day, I'm fine with that. End of the day, is that just because they register, we got the database, we can actually contact them on the site. But if you want to invite them just by giving them the Zoom link, I'm still all right with that. But just to me a little favor, give to friends who really, really, really don't mind listening and they don't mind expanding their portfolio or look at an alternative. All right, now don't just give for the sake of giving, because no point if you get people who don't interested, right? You may not give the right sense of of belonging to some people who attend. All right, now this workshop, this preview is going to be covering a lot of stuff, which is the financial side. The financial market, that segment itself is almost 30 minutes long, so it's going to be very important for you guys. So I really want you to come on board. Okay, so we have hit 55% on the second day. Let's see tomorrow how many can we get before the preview. Now this preview is on Saturday, so it's about 2 days from today at 10 a.m. Okay, at 10 a.m. Please be around. Okay, please be around. This is going to be very, very important. All right, I hope you guys will really bring more friends and invite them to come, because that will really give me all the good feeling of this. Okay, thank you. All right, let's just look at the Dow Jones, shall we? Yesterday, Dow Jones initially climbs all the way up itself to 33,900 series. Okay, I can tell you this, my friend. The Dow Jones was really impressive, not because that it went up. It was impressive because the Dow Jones hit a very powerful technical point and pulled back. Now, that is the one where my hairs goes up. I'll explain to you why. Now, S&P 500 falls from record as tech weaknesses offset rally in bank shares. So the bank shares was going up. I told you the bank share will be going up because the Nasdaq actually came off. So what was the reason? Because apparently, right, investors is getting a little bit jittery of the recent movement. Apparently, this is what they say. And they scared that right now, the expectation is too high and the stock price may be already near the price in level. So the Dow Jones pulled back a little bit, but priority is that the Nasdaq came off 1%. So basically it was because Coinbase failed to really perform yesterday. That's why the market got a bit jittery, and all those cryptocurrency related counters, right, like Mara, like Can, all these counters actually pulled back yesterday. All right, so that is another reason why people getting a little bit skeptical or getting a bit more concerned. And of course, yesterday we also saw the tech shares like Tesla down 4%. Now at 770, I already informed you guys to take profit on Tesla. I'm not too sure you saw my message. I'm gonna bring it right now. So yesterday, Tesla, you can see that. Now, yesterday, Tesla basically basically is what Tesla did yesterday. So Tesla yesterday opened up. Excuse me. Yesterday, Tesla opens here, right? Opens at above the pivot 2. But you know, right, above pivot 2, which is fine. But the KSI was actually green, so logically it's supposed to go higher. But once the market goes below OP and below pivot 2, you know the rule, right? Below pivot, my table shake just now. All right, below pivot 2 and below OP, all right, it is a sell. No matter whether you're in US or whether you're in Australia or you're in Germany, the rules still stay the same. As long as the market is below P2 or below OP, you just have to stay sell. And truth be told, Tesla, the moment it goes below 763, Tesla share goes all the way down to 731. So it's $30, my friend, $30. I think some of you have shorted with me in Tesla yesterday, right? So this is the 5-minute chart on Tesla, because for US share, we do 5 minutes. So you can see that the moment Tesla broke below the P2, right? P2 is here. And the P2 happened to have a stack on there. This is the opening price of Tesla yesterday. So once the market goes below OP and below P2, that was where the price started to fall. Now, the reason why at 770, right? Why did I actually tell you guys to take consideration? Because 770 is actually the opening price of yesterday Tesla. See? Yesterday, Tesla opening somewhere about 770, around there. So that's why when Tesla broke below OP, right, I straight away give you the warning bell. And you can see that Tesla tried to go down, initially go down, tried to recover, but incredibly, the moment it touches the KTR -1, perfectly at KTR -1, it stopped there, and immediately after that, because it's below OP, it's below P2, and it touched the KTR -1, Tesla share collapse. So you see, this is really powerful. Our system really works. That's why if we can get this team bigger and louder, right, and we spread it across the whole world, I'm going to be very excited to tell you that you're going to see a lot of people using our software, and that is whereby I see the value of it. And of course, in the coming future, if we actually expand on this into a cryptocurrency, oh my God, do you know that how far and how much we can actually profit from this? That's why I say, guys, you really need to stay with us, because I'm very certain to tell you that, right, in the time to come, we will be something very big in the market. All right. So if you think that we will really become the world level playing at the world level playing field, is that right? You think TWB will really become a really something very special, right? Can you key TWB? If you think that we will become very special in the time to come, maybe 5 years or 10 years down the road, we will become, you know, very special, whereby, wow, everybody talking about us and our crypto doing very well and stuff like that, right? If you believe so, please key TWB right now. And because this is on Facebook, this is on recording, I will look and see now how many of you really have this feeling inside you. All right, so let's see. All right, so if you think that this will really happen, please come on board. Okay, let me see how many of you think that way. Okay, see what it is. Oh, okay. Okay, all right, so you can keep on keying the TWB if you think that we are going to be there, then you think that we will be there. please key the word TWB, and I also take note. So when maybe about 5 years down the road, I can see you guys again, and we can see, wow, back then you remember you say this, and hopefully you have actually participated. All right. So if you're not going to buy into Bitcoin or Ethereum, you're going to buy something different, then spend some money. All right. When our coin is ready, please do consider coming in. Really, I'm not kidding you. All right, so Dow Jones basically boosted by Boeing shares and Goldman Sachs shares, and obviously this other bank shares. But of course, the Nasdaq pulled it back. That's why that was the reason. But mainly itself, the market is still pretty positive. Now, why am I saying that our system is incredible? Really. Now, why do I say that? Okay, why do I want to say that itself? Because you think about this, my friends. Okay. I told you guys before, right? I shared this with you before that if every morning, if you do this little exercise with me, all right, you send the TWB levels to your friend, okay, and don't tell them anything. Then by the next day, you tell them to check the levels with our system, right? With the market, right? I think they will shock their life. For example, like Arun. Right, Arun every morning and stuff, right? He tells me that he will write down the levels. Cynthia does that also, write down all the levels, and then they paste in front of them, and they really, really do that. Okay, and they really follow, right? If anybody here also does that, please key in right now. Okay, that means you really do that. Okay, now the thing is this: yesterday we have one number there, and the number was 33,911. Remember this? In the MAO, I did say that, right? If the Dow Jones want to go up, right, it may go up to 33,911. I mentioned this, and I also say that the KSI is green in color. So as long as the market stays above OP, it will be a buy. All right. So what happened yesterday? Wow, you see this? I tell you, my hair also really jumped. Take a look, my friends. This is insane. Look at it. Now, the opening price of Dow Jones yesterday was at 33,684. All right, that was the Dow Jones opening price. So initially, it went down first. As you can see, it went down and then it stayed down for a very long time. Very long. Okay, very, very, very long. Okay, and then what happened? Everybody now pay attention to this before the cash market opened. Did you notice two things? Number one, there was a KSI jump. There is a KSI jump right here. Oh my God, KSI jump. I mean, seriously, which indicator in the world can tell you this? Okay, that's the first one. Number two, do you see a BNB right here? A BNB. Can you see that? It's a BNB. Then after that, the BNB triggered the opening price at the same time. And this whole BNB, I told you to draw two lines there. I told you before, if the market cross above the BNB RL, the top level, you look for buy. And look at it, my friends. Look at the yellow bar. Wow, a super big yellow bar come out. And all my students who in PTP, they know that this is what we call as a big movement. Right, big movement, not big movement bar. It's a big movement, and usually this is constituted to one-time-one theory. One-time-one theory means that you take the distance between this, the high and the low, the candle body, the distance of the body. You multiply it, right? You'll get this point here. So one-time-one. All right, this is one-time-one. Okay, I'm showing you PTP stuff. All right, because PTP, we want to have PTP very soon. So if you're interested to join PTP, just come on board. Okay. Now, this is one-time-one stuff. And I always tell them, okay, that when you see one-time-one really manifested, the next thing will happen is it will reverse. That means that if the market basically go up by one-time-one value, 90% chance the market will be resisted. And there will be intermittent profit taking. All right, whether it's downside or upside, it's always the same. And so what happened? Wow, it really happened, okay? But not this one that really... this is not the one that really, go make me crazy. It's this, my friend, is this. There is this point here. This is the point. Look at the high of the day. Now look at the high of the day. Look at the way the Dow Jones touched 33,911. 33,911. Look at it. Oh my goodness. This is insane. The Dow Jones high was 33,911. Exact level, and then it pulls down. Oh my God, this is really mind-blowing. That is the reason why I say this, guy. Imagine you actually you saw this, and you just do a simple little pun here, okay? You just have to sell at 33,900, okay? So your risk reward ratio is like only 10 points. But if the market down and what you saw, wow, it's a 20 times return. I mean, I know that this is like sound crazy, but this is not the first time you see this, correct? Now, it's not the first time. We have seen this market touching pivots over and over and over again, and it really worked like a gem. How many of you realize that? If you realize that, right, this pivot is so powerful. Can you key the word powerful? All right, key the word powerful. All right, really. If you remember that yourself, because I have said this many times before, if you actually have pivots on your hand, you really, this is really someone gave it to me, not me. No, I would say someone gave it to me. I know my student will know who gave it to me, right? And I really thank this entity, all right, entity. It's really incredible, really. Look at it. I mean, seriously, how many times have the pivot predicted a high and low or near to there? I mean, when I saw this itself right last night, I quickly told my friends, short the market, man. And indeed, my friend did it. And this morning, already up by $2,000. And he was like, he said, Kel, this is insane. You should really govern this pivot point. Don't let the market know about it. I say, I know what you mean, but really insane. It's really insane. It's really incredible. That's why, guys, I really want you guys to pay great details to MAO and also do your homework, because this is crazy. This is really crazy, right? Remember that? Crazy, huh? Our name, crazy, okay? All right, just in case you can see it, okay? Crazy, right? That's the reason why. That's the reason why. It's crazy, really. Oh my God. Okay, sorry to do a bit of this rah-rah this morning, but it's really incredible. I mean, I cannot help but smile the whole night last night. You know, my friend was telling me, Cal, this is crazy, man. Okay, let's continue. Sorry to go so far away today. Okay, so let's look at today's market, shall we? It's 98908. Hong Kong will open very soon. Okay, so let's ask. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for all your strong support. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, so let's just look at this Dow Jones conventional chart. Take a look. Now, the MLP of today is somewhere about 33,730 level. Okay, so same thing again. All right, if you look at it, yesterday, if you use MLP, you had caught the updraft. So today, the MLP will be about 33,730 level. So as long as the market stays above 33,730 level, the market will still go up. Now, I know you'll be hearing me saying a lot of time. I'm still going to say the same thing. As long as the market stays above MLP, the market will go up. I have said this many times. I have said this for many weeks. And my answer is still the same. Nothing has changed. Because why? Because you must understand, my friends, the market is still surging up. The market is still market is still above the MA. I know that, like I say, the macro economy is terrible. But what can I do, right? It's just like you just visualize this, okay? You are selling your house, example, and you know that your house, you didn't maintain it that well. It's pretty run down. There's a lot of places that need to be patched. But because everybody needs a house now to buy, to speculate, to get himself invested in something, people don't mind paying you even higher than your now price. Current valuation, they don't mind. They see your house in a terrible state, but they just want a piece of land. They just will buy it from you regardless. So this is what's happening right now. Yes, the inside is terrible, it's insanely terrible, but the outside is what the market is looking. It's only when one day, when the market, this momentum, this sentiment have cooled down, then people will walk in again and look at the house. Then they realize that they're paying premium over price. Then that is where the repercussion will come in. That is where all the shockwave, all the disappointment, and then the so-called eureka moment will surface. So until then, if not itself, right, don't you dare to think that the market is going to come down. But once that happens, once that people realize that this is insane, the market madness must stop, that is where you must know how to run. Okay? Yes. So now we are still at the stage whereby everybody is still not going to bother. They don't mind. As long as you have a piece of land, I'll buy from you. Okay? That's what's happening right now. Okay? So that is the Dow Jones. And of course, yesterday we had a new all-time high level. All right? I know that people have been asking me, Kel, when are you going to give the all-time high indicator, right? We're going to give it out very soon, okay? Because why we held it back, because we don't want you to misunderstand and misuse it also the wrong way. and I've spoken to Ben on site, and Ben also, we are looking at how to help all of you to really prosper in the cryptocurrency market. So we're going to give out something very, very special to all our so-called active users and also people who are really supportive on us. We'll give you a very big gift in coming May. So stand by for that as well. It's going to be very, very big gift. Okay. All right. Now, this is the Dow weekly chart. So nothing has changed. Still very strong. So nothing you can be worried about. Okay. So let's look at the Dow for today, shall we? This morning, the Dow. All right. Hang Seng is going to open in about 4 minutes. I'm still a bit early. Let's look at the Dow this morning. Now, the Dow today number. Okay. Maybe you really want to write down today. Write it down. Okay. The number is 33995. 33713. So these two numbers will be the one that we're waiting for. So if the KSI, you can see is green in color, right? So the Dow has a possibility to go towards 33,995. Or else it may go down to test 33,713. So this is the important number. I just write it down once again. Now, of course, please don't think that, well, Cal right 80 show will go there. Please don't do that. I'm just telling you, if the market is moving towards that direction, then if you don't mind, just put your TP at either 33995 or TP at 33173. So that is the point of how you utilize the pivots, okay? But don't forget, pivot is meant to be used for turning point. Remember, pivot is meant to use for turning point. Remember the story I mentioned about how I actually, use the power of law of attraction to obtain this. So actually, pivot is meant for turning point. So yesterday, when the market hit the precise high and U-turn, right, that is the point. That is the point of pivot. Pivot is most powerful with that U-turn, and the color change basically manifested totally. All right. So guys, this is very important. Please remember that pivot is for turning points. That is the only way it works best. Okay. All right. Very important. So Hang Seng now is going to open soon. So I'm going to jump to Hang Seng first. All right. So Hang Seng yesterday went up. I told you guys, don't mess with the moving average. Right? Yesterday, the market moved above the moving average MA30 and Hang Seng went all the way up already. So guys, please understand. This is very, 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 very important. You really need to remember what I shared in MAO and then get the best of it. So today, MAO moving average for Dow Hang Seng is about still the same level, 28,679. So this level, please watch out. If Hang Seng stay above that, there's no reason Hang Seng will come down. Okay, so 28,679. So if Hang Seng stay above that, Hang Seng will be going up still. Okay. Now the MLP for today, it will be somewhere around here, and that's about 28,776. Now, one thing, Hang Seng is very close to Nasdaq. That means that the technology counters are very close by. So with the Nasdaq pulling back, likely Hang Seng this morning will gap down. Okay, Hang Seng this morning will gap down because Hang Seng and Nasdaq is very closely related. You can see almost when Nasdaq move, right, Hang Seng will move at the same time. So this one, please take note of that. Very important. Okay, very important. So let's look at the Dow Jones, right? Hang Seng right now. You can open up in about 22 seconds time. So we all stand by here already. Now do note, there's no way I can, now my hands is with me, right? There's no way I can create the pivot myself and draw it and send to you. Seriously, I mean, this is really insane. You still think that this pivot is drawn by me? You are really... Okay, my hands is here. Okay, guys, my hands is here. There's no way I can do the pivot writing. Okay, Hang Seng has indeed gapped down. Hang Seng has indeed gapped down. Hang Seng now, let me take a look. Hang Seng is now trading at 28,810 level. Hang Seng has gapped down. Okay, Hang Seng has gapped down. So the KSI is red in color, right? So we had to understand this. If Hang Seng gapped down, if it goes above OP, right, it will go towards this price, 29,070. But if it goes down below OP, then there is a possibility for Hang Seng to test 28,593. So judging from what I'm seeing right now, right, likely Hang Seng will be in the middle. Likely it may cover gap again later on. Later on, it may should cover gap because the the buying's there, and you can see that the US futures right now also trading a bit higher. So overall itself, right, Hang Seng should be able to cover gap. But after it cover gap, it still stay below OP, then naturally it will go down because the KSI is still red in color. So below OP, there is a possibility to see 28,593. Now you can see that the pivot now colors have turned to blue color or cyan color. When it turns to cyan color means it goes above OP. Right, if the market opens between the two pivot, right, when it goes above OP, it will become cyan color. So if it goes below OP, it become white color. If it goes below P2, then it become magenta color. That's how it works out. So you can spend some time to watch this play and take a look over the market. Okay, but this is my personal take. I still think that Hang Seng may go up a little bit, cover gap, then come back down. The gap itself, right? Let me just show you a 5-minute chart. We see clearer. Yeah. Oh, actually, it cover gap already. Yes, already cover gap. Right, it opens here. You can see it opens here. This is the closing. Sorry, this is the closing. Sorry. So yeah, it's about to cover gap lah. This is the gap. Yeah. So likely Hang Seng will cover gap. Okay, it's going to cover soon. Just a bit more time. It should be covering gap. Okay, done. It's done. All right. Okay. Yeah, it covered gap already. So you see that. All right. So this is Hang Seng. Hang Seng, you really need to know it well so to trade it better. So this is my personal take lah. Hang Seng, all right. So Hang Seng, if it goes below OP, then maybe traders you can try to aim here lah. If you really want to sell Hang Seng, you can aim here at 28,761. If it goes below OP lah, then you can aim here. That is the first KTR. All right. Normally for when the KSI is red and the market goes below OP, right, to go to KTR -1 is usually quite possible. All right. So this is something that you can consider watching this. Okay, so that is Hang Seng. All right, I'm gonna move on back to the rest. Now, how about the Nasdaq? Shall we? Now, the Nasdaq, right? Let me just take a look. Okay, the Nasdaq itself, we can see yesterday, it went, the day before, it went above it, and I told you guys to draw the MLP, and you can see it's so important to draw MLP. When the Nasdaq basically yesterday opened here and it came down to MLP level, that's why the Nasdaq fall off. Okay, that's one technical point to watch out for. So for today, incredibly, the body is almost identical. So the MLP also somewhere around there lah. So as long as the market stay below MLP and below OP for today, Nasdaq may go into some profit taking. Now, yesterday it's not a BNB, so you cannot do anything else to justify anything. So overall, if the Nasdaq want to go higher, it will have to go above the MLP to go higher. All right. So traders, you can consider watching that MLP level. That's for the Nasdaq. Okay. Now this is the moving average. So obviously it's way above the moving average. So would there be a chance of a pullback? It is possible. If I say history is a way of repeating itself, right? You can take a look. That was when the market was here. Then it created a BNB back then. And then after that, it pulls back and hit the MA. So that was what happened. So would this actually be the same thing that it come down, touch the MA? Well, it is possible. So traders, you may want to take note of that. Right. The only interesting part is this, okay? The price is actually high, slightly higher than last wave, but the MA level, right, you notice is actually a bit lower lah. So not saying anything else, but just that it does has a little bit of concerning factor here. So do understand this. Of course, mathematically, it was Nasdaq came down, right? So that's why the thing get a bit lower. So all I can say is if Nasdaq pull back and you ever go to the MA30, I think this is a very good level for you to look into to buy on the Nasdaq. I repeat myself, if let's say the Nasdaq goes to the MA30 one day, touches it and rebound, this will be a very good time to buy into Nasdaq. Okay, so you can see that, right? I'm actually telling you buy, but of course you should do better by waiting for a better price to buy. And I think that'll be safer. Okay, all right, it'll be safer. You don't want to be caught on the wrong side of the track. All right, thank you. Okay, so that is Nasdaq. Okay, so obviously I know you guys want to take a look at this, the KFC, right? I'm sorry, I haven't had a time to really go through everything on the indicator list, and also waiting to have a chance to speak to my team members. So I haven't really sit down with them to go through which is the best name for it. Okay, all right, but I'm sure you guys will know that which was a better name. Okay, let's give me a moment. I have some messages all coming in again as usual. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Hey. Moment. I think I misplaced it. hold on. Yeah, give me a minute. Okay, here we go. Nasdaq. Now, this is the KFC of Nasdaq. Remember, KFC of Nasdaq, right? If you don't know what's KFC, just go and take a look. All right, so Nasdaq KFC, as I mentioned to you, is this particular price. The price is 13,000. Wait, sorry, I just confirmed it. Yeah, 13,824, 13824, 13824. Okay. All right, so which means that as long as the market stay resisted at 13824, likely Nasdaq will go down. But if the Nasdaq can stay above 13824, the Nasdaq will go up. And where are we now? Look at it. Oh my God, look at the low. Look at the low of the last three bars. I mean, all of them all hit 13824 and rebound. That's why I think Yubing have said this before, right? Okay, that this is actually a very incredible indicator. If you just know how to use it. I got a few students actually went through my Gold Nugget segment for 3 times, 2 times, 1 time, okay? And they come back to me and say, Kel, this KFC thingy, if you really know to use it well, like, it's really a no-brainer. I say, yeah, only when it's triggered, okay, it becomes a no-brainer. Yes, indeed. Brian, is this KFC related to KRW? Not really, but I can show you guys in a PTP later as well, right? You know, how to combine this together. So all I can say is this 13824 is a very interesting Nasdaq level. As long as the market stays above 13824, Nasdaq should be going up. If the market stays below 13824, Nasdaq likely will be coming down. Okay? This is something that I want to share with you. You really don't get people telling you this a specific level, right? So let's remember that. So I'm going to write it down for you. Nasdaq 13824. Okay, yeah. Okay, this is the level to watch out for, the KFC level. All right, sorry, yeah. Okay, all right. So this is the Nasdaq one, right? I know I'll show you gold later. Later you see gold. Wow, it'll be mind blowing. Okay, all right. So that is the for the Nasdaq. Okay, Hang Seng is pulling back already a little bit. Still a bit early to call. Let's see Nasdaq later. Now, this is the reason why today I'm not that comfortable with Nasdaq. This is the reason why I'm not comfortable with Nasdaq. Look at it, my friends. Now, 2 days ago, you guys are with me online, and I already tell you guys the KSI has turned to red color, right? Remember this? That means if you remember what I say on the MAO, right? The yesterday MAO, I already tell you for the next day, which is the day before, all right? Based on the KSI, right? Yesterday, I already tell you that Nasdaq may see profit taking soon, and already. All right, look at this this market here. The market closed at the high. This particular yellow candle that I'm pointing on now, right? This yellow candle closed at the high. But my KSI, if you notice this, has the KSI green start to taper off. Can you see that? The KSI start to taper off, and the KSI actually blink. I mean, it's red color the day itself, when the market at all-time high. I mean, which indicator in the world will do that? Tell you that, hey, the market's all-time high, must be careful. Okay. And the next day, which is yesterday, look at it, the Nasdaq purposely go to new all-time high and pull back. Oh my God. Don't you find it is really insane? Don't you find it's very incredible? And of course, if you look at the Nasdaq, if you look at it itself, right, today, the Nasdaq is actually opening price is below pivot 2. So I will say this up front, if the market stay below OP, based on CCYR, it's a sell already. Based on CCYR, it's a sell. And also, and also this is a BNB, FYI. This is a BNB at the same time. Do you notice this? The KSR, sorry, the red bar is a BNB. If you notice that, yeah, the red bar is a BNB, my friends. This is very, very important. It's a BNB, okay, BNB. So which means that if the Nasdaq can go up, it will go back to the all-time high. If the Nasdaq goes down, it will go below. And that's why I say Nasdaq, you need to be very, very careful. Now, FYI, Hang Seng has traded below the 28,800 level, very near to the KTR -1 level. All right, so watch out for that, okay? So guys, Nasdaq, please be very careful. Okay, so since I'm doing Nasdaq, I myself do and show you my another level, which is here. Nasdaq, right? I told you already, right? The very important KFC level. Now the S&P 500, let's take a look. Now S&P 500 also shown to have a little bit of fatigue, and the RSI is obviously at a very overbought region. So I do suspect that there might be some profit taking coming up soon on the S&P 500 too. Now basically we've been trying to short S&P for probably like 6 times, 7 times in a row already, and we all lost money. Nothing to hide, because when the market is going up, there's something to do, all right? But because we chose to do on the sell side based on P2, we did it, but we controlled the risk. We lost money, but not a lot. But still, we will just continue doing that, because this is how you make money. You have to stay consistent and just go with the flow. So what happened is that, right, we've been watching the market very closely, and you can see that the MLP is today has touched. This morning, the market touched the MLP and pulled back. So I kind of looking at the market to do a bit of some profit taking sooner, especially if the Nasdaq come down. And if you look at the S&P in terms of the vertical, the so-called exponential curve, look at the way it moved, right? It's at 35 degrees angle. And I said this many times before, no market move in 35 degrees. And if the market goes crazily more than 35 degrees, right, you can see right now it's going at probably by 25. Okay, right, this is really insane movement. So when the market go in such a way, usually we do know that a bit of profit taking will justify it. So I do suspect that today there will be some profit taking on the S&P 500. I already say today, likely there could be some profit taking on the S&P 500. So we will be trading on this later on. Okay, so traders take note of that. In terms of risk reward ratio, is a worthy risk, but overall the market is still pretty bullish right now. Okay, so I already say that S&P, do consider to take some profits. If you're long in the market, take some profits or put on trailing stop. If you're not long, prepare to go for short. Let's take a look at S&P today. Okay, so today S&P, the two levels to watch out, two numbers to watch out for. The numbers is 41.56 and 41.25. So 41.25 looks more like it, KSI, but it's green. So which means that the market actually is still going to be a bit bullish. So if the market come down, maybe you buy up again, all right? But to come down to this 41.25, I think it's a very high chance to see that today. 41.25 should be a high chance to see. So that is my personal take, all right? 41.25. Okay, there is a TSCB level that is quite far away. It's all the way here. It's just recently being constructed. You can see that is the last point A. So that is 38.28. Wow, this is quite a massive jump down. Now do note that most of the fund managers are looking at the S&P to hit 4,200. So the high of S&P you can see is about yesterday high was about 41.53, right? That's why we got stopped out. We got stopped out at the high. Shit. Okay, so 41.53. Okay, so the thing is that, right, since so many people are looking at 4,200, so in a way 41.50 it should be technically the level that people don't mind taking some profit. So I kind of suspect that, right, that we might see some profit taking this week to next week just to pull it down a little bit. And if the market still want to go up, then the next wave is 4,200. Okay, that is one way to look at it. The other way is that maybe we already hit the so-called level that everybody's happy, 41.50 level. So you can just take your view on this and see whether this level will manifest or not. Oh, okay, Philip, the low wasn't there. Okay, let me just double confirm again. Sorry, Nasdaq. The low was 78.9. Yeah, lower, Philip. The low yesterday was 78.7. Yesterday was the low is lower than the day before. So that means that the Nasdaq is a BMB. The Nasdaq is a BMB. All right. Okay, Hang Seng is coming off a little bit already, right? Hang Seng is coming down. Okay, Hang Seng is coming down towards the target here. How many of you have shorted Hang Seng? If you have shorted Hang Seng, you can try to buy back soon. Okay, a bit more, a bit more. Yes, indeed. Hang Seng, yay! How many of you have made money, Hang Seng? If you made money, Hang Seng, please give me a thumbs up, or you give me a money sign that you made money, Hang Seng. If I made money in Hang Seng, wow, okay. Woo. Cool. Hang Seng, if you made money, Hang Seng, please key right now that you have made Hang Seng because you actually come online on morning MAO and you already make money, right? How many of you have made money, Hang Seng? Please let me know. All right, congratulations to you. I'm happy for you as usual. As you can see me, I'm very happy for you. All right, if you make money in Hang Seng, do me a little favor. All right, please let me know. All right, that you make money in Hang Seng. You see, that's all you need to do. You just follow the chart, follow the style. You look at it, there's a TSCB right here, broke down, and Hang Seng day chart KSI is red. So if the market goes below OP, you look to sell, and that's it. It's as simple as that. You see, I really can make money in the market as long as you follow us. You can make money on a very regular basis, right? So those people who made money in Hang Seng, congratulations to all of you. I hope you guys will make more money today. So probably today will be a good day to make money also. Huh? Okay, all right, all cool, huh? Good, congratulations to you guys. Wilson, you make money, right? Joseph, you make money. Richard, you make money. Eileen, you make money. Good. Happy for you guys. Okay, continue, huh? Okay, gotta be excited. Okay, so that is the Nasdaq now. S&P. Hey, how come? I repeat to you guys, KFC is not so simple to do. Really. You want to have a precise number that works powerful, insane, like what you saw in Nasdaq, then you need that. So I don't have for S&P for KFC. I will take my weekend. I see which day I can really calm myself down, go in a Zen mode, and then I try to think the right number. Or else you can try your own. You can try to create your own KFC. It's very simple. You just have to do the cyclical pattern, but just that you must make sure it works. That's all. All right. It's not that difficult to create your own KFC. All right. Okay. Dow Jones. Okay, let's do Dow Jones. Dow Jones have. I did Dow Jones. I did Nasdaq. I did Hang Seng. I did gold. Okay, let's do it. Dow Jones. Now Dow Jones KFC. Ooh, very far away. You see? You see that Dow Jones KFC is very far away. It's at 28,600 level. That's why the Dow is so strong. So that's why again, now I know how my KFC work already. So I tell you this, now I know. Now I know how my KFC works. So that's why as long as I know how my KFC work, I will know what to do with the market. This is insane, you know that. Look at the way the market stopped there. Oh my God. It's crazy. Look at it. Oh my God. How insane is this? You just need to know one number and you can rule the world. Oh shit. A bit crazy to talk about that. But anyway, the next KFC point is about June the 3rd. So still about 1 month ago. So no worry on that. Okay. Okay. All right. So this is why I say KFC. Whew. All right. Hey, by the way, one of my favorite fast food is KFC, by the way. Okay. So guys, so this is what actually happened. Let's look at gold, shall we? Oh, sorry. I didn't do DEX. Oh. Sorry, a promise is a promise, all right? I say I will do DEX, I will do DEX. Okay, let's go. Now, yesterday I told you guys that the DEX to be very careful on the DEX. I already say this many times already, DEX, to take profit. And yesterday DEX did an engulfing candle. Wow, look at the engulfing, so big. BNB at the same time. So today, very simple, right? MLP must go in. If the market stay below MLP, guys, please take profit from the DEX, okay? Second of all, do take note of the BNB because it's a new BNB right now. So this will be a very strong containment in the market. And the MA is also moving higher because it's mathematics. So I suspect that DEX will come down to MA. I repeat, I suspect that DEX will come to MA. And after that, that will be a very good point for you to look at to buy. Okay, that will be a very good level for you to look at to buy. So guys, if you are buying into the DEX, let it pull back first. Let it pull back and then buy later. Okay, that will be the best way to take strategy on this. I already tell you guys, DEX will likely see some profit taking, right? And indeed, it really happened. Okay, so that's one for DEX. So just hopefully you remember what I say and maximize this. Okay. All right, Hang Seng has recovered from the lower. So if you didn't take profit just now, right, you'll be seeing the market going up again. Okay. Now, because why I believe that China A50 is going up. Let's take a look. Yep, indeed. China A50 this morning has went down earlier, but now has recovered from the low end. So I already tell you China A50 most likely will come down to this point here. This is the low, right? That is 16,660. Okay. I already told you guys that most likely China A50 will go there to trigger all the stop loss. Then maybe we'll recover, maybe. But with the moving average so wide now, right, this is what we call as a death cross. Hence, therefore, right, traders do wait for it. You're gonna buy Hang Seng or buy, A50, maybe let it come down, let it hit the low end, then you find a base, then it will so-called temporary recover. So that's why I think that some of us, even like the M trader, I'm sure she's also preparing to buy into the Hang Seng soon. Okay, not now, soon. Okay, so traders who don't want to buy Hang Seng one, right? You stand by for this. Okay, just stand by for this. Don't need to jump in so early. Okay, wait for a while. Okay, all right, Hang Seng. So yes, Hang Seng is in my my KFC. So let's take a Hang Seng KFC. Okay, Hang Seng. Da, da, da. See, Hang Seng KFC. So Hang Seng KFC is here. So the last time the KFC triggered, it was beautifully at this junction here. Look at it, very nice. And once the market stabilized it, that's where Hang Seng went crazy and ballistic. All right, so would there be a chance that Hang Seng come down to that level again? Well, it's anything is possible. So you can watch out for here if you think that it's going to smash down. Okay, so again, anything is possible, but I don't think that will happen because KFC is more for triggering. It's not for predicting, all right? It doesn't predict future. So please don't get it wrong. Huh? Okay. All right, so that is Hang Seng and all the indices. Let's look at gold. Now, gold prices, I already told you yesterday that gold price likely to come down, right? So congratulations, if I'm not wrong, yesterday, Richard Yo, you say that gold will come down, right? Remember, I see you put two word big down, D-O-W-N, big, right? Remember that? Yeah, I remember your that down thingy. And apparently it's all right. That was what happened yesterday in gold too. All right. So what happened to the dollar, you may say? Did the dollar actually goes up yesterday? No, it didn't. It didn't. Let me bring to you. Okay, this is the dollar. Now, actually, yesterday the dollar came down. All the way came down. The dollar came down. So the dollar did not go up yesterday. So the dollar didn't go up. How come the gold come off? So I tell you, this not directly is related, but not directly related. There's no way that dollar come down, the gold must go up. Don't have this part really. Don't have this part information. So because of the dollar coming off, right? So what happened to the yield? That is where again people got confused. Yesterday, someone texted me already. Hey, come Kel, how come the dollar goes down, right? How come the yield actually in a way climb? Yeah, yesterday the yield actually climb up. Yesterday, you can see that the yield actually bottomed out yesterday. So that's why I tell you, because when the yield goes down, the bond price goes up, right? But a lot of people are still dumping the bond. So that's why when the bond come off, the yield goes up. So it's not really directly related. So please do not take the dollar and put it side by side in a gold chart. It doesn't work that way. You need to follow the chart itself. Wow, 10,000 lots in gold, really, Richard. Wow, later, must talk to you already. Become your godson already. Anyway, gold price basically came off a bit because there was, again, same thing, Coinbase came off, so there was some repercussion. Hence, gold price so-called got hit in a way. So some of them say that, right, because it dropped below 1740, it's a technical level, hence that's why the market come off. So it's like, okay. So you see, gold price dropped below 1740 despite US dollar sell off. So you see, even though the US dollar sell off, right, which usually means that the gold should go up, right, it didn't happen. So that basically tells you that nothing is 1 + 1 = 3 in the financial market. It doesn't perform that way. So remember this, 1 + 2 not equal to 3 in the financial market. Okay, very important. Wow, yesterday gold also another incredible. Look at it, my friend. 1747 yesterday. I already tell you 1747 is a very important technical level to watch. And because the KSI was red in color, right? So because of that, right, we already tell you that what will happen. And what was insane is that, right, you also notice we have a KCB level at 1732. And the low of the day was 1732. Oh my God, look at it. The market yesterday hit 1747. That was a pivot too. Went below OP, so you must sell. And then when after that they sell, right, it went down all the way to 1732 and stopped there at the low of the day before rebounding. All these numbers is in your TWB system. It's all there itself. Oh my God. Okay. So look at it, my friends. Insane. Remember I told you, right? Pivot is meant for turning point. Turning point is color change. So that's why I realized that, right, last time when I created my pivot, right, why didn't I really use it well? Because I don't have color change back then. Color change only developed in 2018, right? And that is whereby You see now, my friend, look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Oh my God, insane. My God. And if you use BNB to assist you, oh, this is going to be crazy, right? So now you understand why are we really, really, really very impressed with our own system. We are not trying to sell you or brag because those numbers are real. MAO every morning is real. At 8:30 a.m. I do this sharing. So all the numbers are available at 8:30 a.m. already. So there's no way anyone can tell you what to do next, right? So look at it. Look at the way the gold stopped there. Look at the way the gold developed there. Oh my God, this is crazy, guys. So those who made money in gold yesterday, congratulations to you. Well done. All right. If you made money in gold yesterday, can you keyword profit from gold? All right. Profited from gold. All right. If you have profited from gold yesterday, please key it right now. I want to see how many of you have paid attention to the morning MAO and apply on it. This is really insane. I mean, really, wow. Okay. So if you have profit from gold, please let me know that you guys have made money. Yesterday, we short gold, and I repeatedly mentioned this. I think Cynthia was there, Richard was there, and quite a handful of you guys were there. Right, Miss Yami. Oh, okay. Well, Anthony profited, Lewis profited, Eileen profited, Andrew profited, Eddie did that, Richard, obviously, I know you do that. 10,000 lot, right? You say? You Ming, I know you done that also. Gavin, you do that. Allison, well done. Philip, well done. So you see, guys, this is where it is, guys. It's really, really, you really must understand this. Our system really works. It's not the best system, but it's definitely one of the usable one, right? Wow, Cynthia make money. I'm sure Cynthia make money yesterday. I saw you the 2.22 trade, right? Very nice number. I love that number. All right. Michael also did that. Andrew also did that. See, all of you make money. That's incredible, right? You just have to follow that. Follow the system. That's it. That's it. That's it. Okay. All right, so that is the part of the system. Let's continue today's sharing. I know today get a bit overwhelmed, but I'm just so happy for you guys. Okay, so let's look at the gold today. Okay, what happened to Nasdaq? Is it Nasdaq came off? Is it? Sorry, let me just take a look. Oh, okay, wow. Okay, what happened? What happened to the Nasdaq? Let's take a look. Nasdaq. Wow. Okay, suddenly there's a U-turn on the Nasdaq. Okay, a big U-turn on the Nasdaq, BNB followed by a sell-off. Okay, not that good, not that nice. So that's why I tell you today, Nasdaq is a sell. Remember, I told you this morning it's a sell. S&P is also coming off a little bit already. I told you Nasdaq, S&P is a sell also, but now I'm doing MAO, so I cannot do much for you guys. Those who are in the S&G group itself, right? If you want to do some profit taking on S&P, just go ahead, okay? I have no time yet to do this, so sorry. Okay, so never mind. Let's continue. Okay, wow. This is not very nice. Okay, now why? MLP. Woo! Look at it, my friend. Look at the gold MLP. Oh my God. The gold market touched the MLP and then pull off, right? The gold touched the MLP and pull off. So this is not good sign. Now watch the MA30 today. The MA30 is about 1731, about the same level as yesterday. 1731. So as long as gold stays above 1731, still okay if you're still on the long side. But if gold hit 1731 and goes down, trouble. And the level I told you, right, is 1707. So if gold do break below the, if gold goes below the 1731 level, I suspect that gold will drop to 1707 level. All right. So that's something that I want to remind you guys. Watch out for that 1731. Very, very important. Gold must watch 1731 for key support. Okay. See, I'm actually multitasking. Crazy, huh? Okay, 1731. Okay, wow, Hang Seng is dropping like a fly. Okay, pretty bad. Okay, what to you? Nasdaq down, Hang Seng will be down. Yeah, it's like that. Okay. Weekly chart wise, it's all right. It could be if the market close, if the gold close a black candle. Usually, well, you see, usually it go next. If this week gold close black candle, next week usually a follow black will come in. So that's why gold mustn't close black candle this week. But if gold do close black candle this week, next week likely there will be further selling in gold. So traders, you need to be standby for this. Okay. All right. You see, it's a lot of forward sharing. We don't do back sharing or what happened yesterday and so forth. Now, silver price also got resisted already at the MA 200. Can you see that? Silver price got resisted at MA 200. So that's why silver will also be pulling back. Okay. Silver will also be pulling back because now silver is resisted by the MA 200, and that's about $25.55. So silver should be pulling back somewhere around here, about $25. Okay. Right. I still look at forward for silver to drop further, in my opinion. All right. Okay. So silver, watch out for that. Silver. Okay. Hang Seng. Oh my God. Hang Seng is near the MA 30 already. Yeah. Hang Seng is near the MA 30. Yeah. If Hang Seng cannot stay above MA 30, Hang Seng can go down quite badly. Okay. So I hope that it won't happen. China A50. Wow. Oh dear. Oh my God. Oh, what happened? Oh my God. China A50 came down. That's a lot. China A50 went down to 16,660. It went lower. That's the level that I mentioned earlier. Wow. Jeez. Something terrible has happened. Okay, not too sure why, but this is really life. My God. Real life experience, right? This is crazy. Okay, so let's look at the goal for today, shall we? So goal today, CCYR. This morning for the traders for 3G group, we already shorted the goal, right? I believe. And yesterday the KSI is red in color. So with the CCYR on gold, likely gold today is more towards the downside. So if gold breaks below OP, break below P2, which is 1732, which is very near to 1731, then there will be an important level to watch out for. Now there is a there's a KCB at 1728. That is the first KCB. So if the market breaks below 1731, the first profit level can consider is 1728. But if the gold goes below 1728, well, then the next downdraft, next one will be all the way to 1717. That is the TSCB level, 1717. Then the chocolate bar level is 1707. Okay, so all the sevens. Okay, so stand by, my friends. These are the technical level that you need to watch out for. All right. Thank you, Richard. Aussie, New Zealand, Euro are all dropping as well. Correction in play. Wow. Okay, so seems like something not very correct today. All right, so we just have to follow with it. Okay, guys, I already tell you what to do. You just do what you need to do. Okay. Okay, done. Okay, so how about my KFC level that you're waiting for? Let's take a look. Oops, sorry. Sorry, because I cannot label it. Yeah, that's why once I misplace it, oh my God, here we go. Okay, so how about gold? Okay, guys, this is the KFC level. Now, the KFC level for gold, as I mentioned to you a couple of days ago, if you forgot, let me remind you. The KFC level for gold is 1744.93. All right, very specific. So 1744.93 level. 1744.93 level. So that's why yesterday gold, when it goes below 1744, sell. You see that? When gold below 1744, sell. And now it's coming down already. So in terms of risk reward ratio, basically means now it's 1735 and the KFC level is 1744. So that means it's a $9 range. So if you can handle $9 range, you can handle the rest of the market. Got an idea? Understand my point? If you don't understand, then watch my Gold Nugget again, that particular video. You should be able to understand. Okay. So of course, the higher or nearer you go to KFC, the better it is. So hopefully you go higher, then you can do better risk control. Got it? Wow, Richard. Thank you so much, Richard. Okay, so that is our gold sharing, silver sharing. Now, Bitcoin, yesterday, wow, went to 64,000. Luckily, we take some profit. Now, yesterday, we have a very interesting day. We have 6 trades done, 3 win, 3 losses. But because we stopped early, towards the end, the last few trades, we didn't enter anymore because I believe that we make our target about $500 per day. We take profit. So yesterday, our TTT trader made $500 profit and they stopped. Now, really, we are just waiting for AIMS to be ready. And once AIMS is ready, we will definitely introduce our TTT traders to all of you. And of course, you guys can see the result is incredible. As long as you follow the system, the result is really incredible. The TTT traders are really very good. So I'll explain to you why this time now the TTT traders are doing better than last time. I'll explain to you all next time, okay? There's a thing that we changed. I realized that because trader got a very big problem is our energy level. So I did some rearrangement, and it will become very worth it. Also, I'll tell you more, guys, next week as well, right? When we are ready to share more, it definitely is crazy, right? This is really incredible. All the way wins. Wow, okay. Okay, guys, let's look at the Bitcoin for today, shall we? Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin. Here we go. Now, Bitcoin for today is, okay, the two levels to watch out for is 61,870 because that is the pivot 2 level. So KSI is green in color. So the market will be still towards the upside. But now globally, if the financial market is coming off, I do suspect that the Bitcoin will also come off. So if Bitcoin comes down to this point here, pivot 2, 61,870, and if you do rebound, maybe you can see some buying. But of course, if Bitcoin becomes the hedge against the financial tool, maybe they say, okay, let's buy Bitcoin and don't care about the financial market. Wow, Bitcoin can go to 65,000. So two numbers for you today, 65,639, 61,870, right? Respectively, all right? So watch out for that, Bitcoin. How about Ethereum? Now, Ethereum have already triggered new high. See, Ethereum today has hit 24,035. And look at it, it touched that level and pulled back. Oh my God, imagine this. Now, Ethereum, we're talking about new level, new market play, totally different. And yet, our Bitcoin and our pivot works wonderful. Let's take a look at the 5-minute chart. Look at it, my friend. Look at the 5-minute chart. Look at the way it displays itself. Wow, look at it. The moment it goes there, it just couldn't go higher. It pulls back, sell. Pulls back, sell. Oh my God. And after that, hit KTR. Oh. Whew, this is crazy. This is really hot, all right? Really very hot. So imagine now the whole world, about nearly 100 million people are using Bitcoin trading. And if we can introduce this software to people, do you know how big this business will be? It's insane. This business is insane, really. If we can actually now put this into a business model and let a lot of people use this indicator, within 6 months, I can tell you this, wow, this pivot level, or our technical level, our KCX level, all will be everywhere in the world. So don't you think that it's really crazy? Yes. How many times have you heard me saying crazy today? Many times. Okay, guys. Okay, so I come to the end of today's part 1. Okay, I come to the end of part 1. If you think that is good enough for you, you can now log off. Okay, because you don't want to be caught on a second draft, where the second draft is more towards a negative side, a bearish market condition, alternate market views. If you think that you don't listen to that, you can now log off. Okay, if not, stay on. Okay, guys, thank you for staying on. Let's continue the morning MAO part 2. Now, the import-export inflation is really creeping in. You can see very clearly, so all this on Bloomberg source. Okay, so the import and export inflation has moved up again, and this is just only less than a year itself. You can see the numbers are moving up, and it's went up to the high of 2011. And obviously, back in 2011, when that really happened, you see the market actually pull off. The stock market actually came off. So the last time it happened again was back in 2008, and that was again where the Lehman crisis happened. So all I can say is this: is history a good tool? Is history going to tell you that things may happen again? Well, the problem is it seems to have validated through this point here and this point here. So now we are actually at the same junction here. So traders, I believe that there could be a possibility that the market might be pulling off soon. So traders, just be cautious of the wind. You can still buy as per normal, just that you don't just go slow on your quantity on the upside. Okay, because when inflation number goes out, right, Federal Reserve had to come in. They have to come in. By the way, if you actually watch the 60-minute video that J.Powell spoke, right, with CBS, apparently he did say already if they have to raise interest rate, they will do that. But this part was never mentioned in the mainstream media for some reason. Now, last night, you can see that, right, initially all the shorted stock was pumped up. But very interestingly, towards the second part of the day, you do see that the hedge fund usual favorite stock was dumped. You can see that the usual hedge fund favorite stock was dumped. So apparently it's all right. The stock came off, but the hedge fund also released. So there was two selling at the same time. So that's the reason why, again, probably today now you can see the Nasdaq is coming off a little bit, because apparently if the inflation goes up, interest rate goes up, food prices goes up, right? The thing is this, interest rate will be again on table. And if the dollars have to creep up again and the bond is start to sell off again, right? Very high chance we're going to see that these tech shares will be being chopped on the chopping board again. Now the VIX indicator is down for the below 20 for the 11-day, updating to you, but there's something to watch out here. Can you see that? You can see that, right, guys? Your technical, right? You can see this is a very strong reversal on the VIX indicator. And the way it closed at the end was something not very normal. So I suspect that, right, the VIX will be going up soon. Those who can trade VIX, right, can consider doing this. I suspect that VIX will go back to 20 soon. I suspect it'll go 20. So for that to happen itself, right, that means that the stock market will come off a bit. So do take note. I suspect that the VIX indicator will go back to 20 again. So traders on the long side, you need to be very careful on this. Okay. Okay, I suspect that will happen. Huh? Okay. And the last one is about the QQQ. Now, QQQ is the ETF, and this is basically include the 100 of the largest international and domestic companies listed in Nasdaq. So it's not the Nasdaq. So Nasdaq has 3,000 symbols. This one only got 100. So it's more towards all the prime blue counters. Okay. And this thing is that the QQQ yesterday went all high, right? So everybody was rushing in, and you can see that the inflow were there. But very interestingly, at the same time yesterday, right, you see that the market actually started to release profit. That's why the KSI turned red in color, even though the market was looking at buy side, but the KSI turned red in color. So this tells you that the market is actually taking profit. And of course, this is something that a bit mouthful to take, but this is the gamma and the delta of it. So to make it simple to explain to you is, right, the current delta now, right, the rate of change is actually at a very, very high level. It's the highest for the last few years. And the rate of change actually, which is the gamma, is also at near the high level. So in short itself, right, the analytics shows that the 36% of the SPX gamma is running off this Friday. So this coming Friday is the upcoming expiration. And the eye-watering 55% reduction of the QQQ gamma. Okay, so in short itself, right, there is a lot of exposure, a lot of option expiring this coming Friday. And the gamma and the delta doesn't show that the market is going to be taking it lightly. So which meant that, right, if let's say there will be any profit taking, it will be today or yesterday, there will be profit taking. So it makes sense of the day before the market push it all the way up. That's why the KSI turned red in color, and that's the boys are releasing the position, and now you can see the coming of the selling. So that means that, right, to Friday, there's a very good chance you can see that the Nasdaq will be highly watched. And if the Nasdaq starts to really go down, right, the S&P will all be hit at the same time. So that's why, guys, in short, brace yourself. This week is going to be very, very powerful. So traders, you really need to understand this. I know that it's a bit technical, and it took me quite a while to really understand this. But when I see this chart, it's all right. Well, my heart skipped a bit. But on the flip side, it's all right. When the time to buy comes in, right, I will inform you, and that will be a lovely time to buy again. All right, guys. So I hope you understand this and you enjoyed this. Really, no trainers in Singapore will cover this type of thing. I can guarantee you this. If any trainer in Singapore cover this, let me know. So I would love to attend his own MAO also. Okay, so guys, I hope you enjoyed this session. That will be all for today. Do make your best out of it, make some money, and I wish you the best. Okay, this is Cal signing off. Later on, if I have time, I may do a simple revision with you once again online. All right, guys, take care. Have a great day. Bye-bye.